back live. We're back live. We're back live. We're back live. We're back. 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 We're back live. We're back live. Yeah, my game froze, y'all. That was unfortunate, low key. Not gonna hold you. Let me hold on. Whoa. Cancel that. I just realized what I did. Alright. Okay, let's bring this over here. We're gonna put that there. Damn, we're gonna put that there. Yeah, we're gonna put on this side. I like it over here. Yeah, I like it better over here. And yeah, we're all good with that. Let's see what else I gotta do. If I remember correctly. Leave close this. Yeah. Okay. Let's try to do this one. Let's try to do this again, y'all. Let's play Batman. Hopefully it doesn't freeze this time. Cause that was terrible, y'all. That was real terrible. That was really bad, y'all. Oh. There we go. Here we go.
NVIDIA.
Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't freeze up this time. Hopefully don't freeze up. Let's hope we don't freeze up this time. Fuck. It crashed. Don't tell me I gotta configure PC option. Let's configure PC option. What's that? Full screen, yes. Okay. There you go. Hopefully this fixes my problem. Hopefully this fixes the problem. NVIDIA. I love that. Alright, let's go back in. Let's do it. Let's take it from the top. Hopefully it works this time. And it crashes again. Why is my game not starting? Let me check some. Okay, check. Hold on. Configure PC option. Yup. Okay. I think I know what I gotta do. I think I should just put on. I should just put on there. That should do it. I think that should fix the problem. I think that should fix the problem. Let's hope it works this time, yo. Ugh. Let me try and get this to work. Oh, D. Let's see if it works this time. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is awkward. Yeah, this is awkward. Oh. Still not started. Alrighty, we gonna have to. Yeah. That's good. Let's do a 4-stop. Alright. Let me go to properties. Hold on. Verify files. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Let me make sure my the video is up to date. Hey, I had the same wallpaper on my desktop. Hey, that's what's up. Let's go. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yes. Yes. Gotta love the wallpaper. Gotta check my drivers real quick. Hold on, but how you doing, King? How's your day going? Or night, or evening, whatever is going, you know. My drivers probably need to update. That's why. That's why they probably what's working. Cause these drivers not updated. Look at that. Yup. Look at that. What I say? Mine is good and chilling right now at 2:24 a.m. Oh, we in the morning. Oh, so you in the East Coast like me right now? Okay. Okay, what we doing up right now, bro? What we doing? What's the plan for tonight? What we getting into? Gotta wait for these drivers to install. I'm gonna do that while I'm talking to y'all. I'm waiting for you. I'm from Florida. Okay, I'm just playing modded God of War 2. Do it. Really? That sounds like fun. That sounds a lot of fun. Let me guess. You modded Kratos as a Ghost Rider. That sounds like something. That sounds like something that's possible. Enfield. What the hell is Enfield? That's interesting game. What was I gonna say? What I was gonna say was I was gonna ask. I installed a remaster texture pack that makes God of War look like God of War 3 graphics as close as possible on the PS2. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't know, but I had put a video out there that asking what games y'all would like to see me play on the channel, on my YouTube channel, basically. You know what I'm saying? Cause I play a lot of games on here, and some ones are kind of crazy. You know. What's up, Malaya? I'm good. How are you? But yeah, I've been asking folk what they want to see me play on the channel. Some of y'all been saying some Souls, one person said a battle royale, another person said Doom, which I could play Doom. I can play Doom. One dude said he wanted me to play the Elden Ring DLC, but who got the Funyuns for that right now? You feel me? Who got the Funyuns for who got the Funyuns for that? Who got the Funyuns for the Elden Ring DLC? The Elden Ring DLC is $40 right now. Who got $40? Who got 40 on them right now? We balling on the budget. Okay. But you said nah, you should play Prototype. I can play the Prototype games. It's been a while since I played them. The last one I played, I was young as hell. I was young as hell when I last time played those games. I can play them again. I can play those games. Which is good because I don't remember what happened in them, so it'll be new to me still. So, haha, that'd be cool. Let me click here. There we go. Malia, what brings you to my chat? What it do? What it do? I was 4 when Prototype 1 came in. You were 4? You were 4. Yo, when did Prototype 1 come out? Being 4 is crazy. Hold on. Prototype. Now I'm 21 in 4 months. Prototype came out in 09. I was oh no, okay, 09 was I was 6. I was 6 and 7. I was somewhere around there. I remember that so vaguely though. 09, you were 4? That's crazy, bro. That's the craziest time to be alive, twin. But I'm installing these graphic drives right now. Oh. Saw that? Look at that. You just said 6. Yo, I'm sorry. That's how old I was. I didn't realize. That's a terrible. I'm so sad that became actual meme. I'm so sad that actually became actual meme. I'm so sad about that. I'm sorry, bro. There we go. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. This year is 6. Next year is 7. I don't like that. Nah, me either. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. That's wild. That's wild to me. Let me try to start this game up again. Hopefully, it'll run this time. Know what I'm saying? So let's close that. Open this up. Click OK there. And let me click is. Click that. Let's go. Hopefully it runs this time. Hopefully it runs this time. Let's get it going. I'm hyped for Sunday games. Wolverine coming up. Nah, oh God, Wolverine gonna go crazy. Y'all finna see me play it on this channel real quick. That's finna be one of the games I play on this channel immediately. But one of my goals is to make it to like 1K subscribers before GTA 6 comes out. You know what I'm saying? It's a day. Oh God, it's a day one buy. Gotta do it. All right. Hopefully the game starts up now. Hopefully the game plays. Because I had to update my drivers. And it crashes. What the fuck? Oh my God. Hold on. We haven't had a standalone Wolverine game. Nah, we really didn't. That's the crazy part. And Fair Friday integrity these files. It's not letting me play the game for some reason, which is kind of weird. Like, won't let me get past the Catwoman part. I'm just trying to play Batman. That's all I'm trying to do. I have platinum 7 out of 8 of the God of War games. That's a lot of games. You on the Blades of Chaos in real life? Hold on, for what website? What website you got them from? Because I might have to put you on to some if you want some real good looking ones or so. Where'd you get yours from? Where'd you get the Blades of Chaos from? Sorry about that. They made out of foam, but it's better than nothing. I got them on my birthday. My mom and stepdad got them for me. Ah, okay. Hold on. Let me put you on real quick. Let me put you on real quick, King. King, let me King. King, can I put you on? Can I put you on real quick? Cool, me putting you on real quick. Hold on. So, where you wanna go, right? You wanna go to a website that I got a sword from. I got a sword. I plan on getting more weapons from them, but all I got right now is a sword. Where you want to go to? You want to go to Fire and Steel, right here. You want to go to Fire and Steel, right. You want to go to Fire and Steel, and you want to look up God of War, right? And look at that. Look at that. Look at those blades of chaos right now. Look at those blades of chaos. They are still replicas, so but they're dull blade. They're dull, but they're still replicas. So I feel like the actual thing. Well, like, eat a Pop Tart. Look at that. Also come with this backboard too, so you can put them on, I guess. But yeah, that's what they're gonna look like. Yeah. And the reviews for it are good too. No. And if your folks are like, nah, we ain't got no real steel replicas, time to get the foam ones. The high density foam ones. You know what I'm saying? Apparently these are high density foam. For some reason. The Blade of Olympus. I don't do that up here. Nah, they don't have that up here. They haven't made that yet. But that'd be cool though if they did. They made Wonder Woman's sword though. Oh, this sword cool, bro. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right, what's your hot take, bro? What's your hot take? But this is my definitive edition ranking for the Arkham games. Best to worst. Best to worst. Origins, Night, Asylum, and City. Origins deserves a remaster or a remake, not just to be forgotten about completely. Nah, for real. It should get remade again, like into a reboot or a remaster. Cause like it's literally the origin of how the whole series starts. Like, come on now. And people forget that. Because they say Arkham in it. Like, come on now. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Uh-huh. What was I looking for? Oh, that's Pop Tart. Let me see. Okay. Another hot take, but I actually prefer Batman Return to Arkham, the remaster version of Asylum and City over the OG version of Asylum and City. Huh. Okay. That's a good hot take. Let's see if we try to get these games working, because I'm really trying to get in the game. I'm really trying to get here though. I really am trying to get in here. I probably got lower. I probably got lower some. Let's put it on. Let's leave it on a high, and see if it starts it like that. Batman Return to Arkham is only on console because the PC port got canceled years ago. I love how they added Rain into the remaster of Asylum because originally Rain was supposed to be in Asylum, but it got cut due to the limited technology. Alright. Fingers crossed, y'all. Let's hope it plays this time. Let's hope it works. Start us up. Let's go. And it crashes again. What is going on? What is going on with this game? Yeah, what did I just click on? I clicked on some. Let me click here. Let's try this again. Settings. Detail. Let's put on medium. Make sure that's what. Okay. Let's try medium and see if that works. If not, I'll have to install it on my PlayStation because I do have it on my PlayStation. So you know, that's another option too. I guess. My eyes. Godly. You know it's hard out here for money for the rent. Let's get it going. I got a PS5 and a PS5 Slim. And it crashes again. Why does it keep crashing? Why does it keep crashing? Why does it keep crashing? What if I just start you up? Yeah, what if I just... Unless the shaders are installing and I'm not seeing it. Maybe this is a sign. What type of sign? What type of sign? NVIDIA. What type of sign? What we saying? Are there shaders installing? Probably. You should play it on the PlayStation. Yeah. You might be right. We're gonna try it this way. If it don't start up, I'm literally gonna install my PlayStation to avoid all of this mess. It usually works by now. Don't know what's going on. crashed again. It crashed again. Stop. I got forcefully stop it. Crazy. Alright. Community help. What's going on here? Yes, there's gotta be something going on with this game. Discussion. Yeah, there's been a problem with it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. I probably don't have to go. The thing is, I probably shouldn't go full screen. That's what I feel like. Lies at. Yeah, that's what I feel like it should. I have a Disney on PlayStation. Hold on. Let me try something. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Watch this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Watch this. Let me do something. Let me do this. No. Let's try and run like that. Let's try to do it like this. Try and run like this. Try to open it like this. Let's see if it runs like this. Let's see. If it starts, I swear. It does not start. Alrighty then. It doesn't usually do this. Because that's when I played it. It did start up, but that's weird. That's super rare. You seem like a chill person. Oh, thank you. You seem like a chill person too. Oh, let's see. Batman. City. Okay. Not. Okay. If it's okay with you, may I send you a request on PlayStation? You want to send me a friend request on PlayStation? Sure. Why not? uh, I don't mind it at all. Come this stuff. He said documents. He said my fix was to delete the W games folder. Delete that. Documents. Okay. So delete that. Go trash. And do a segment. Delete. What's your username? Same as YouTube. I would say it's. I would say it's the full thing on YouTube. I would say like it's. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Make sure. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. It's just Black Cycle 100. You know what I'm saying? It's just Black Cycle 100. Let's try this again. You know it's hard out here for a pill. You know you gotta get the money for the rent. Hey, I got your friend request. I got your friendly friends. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got your friend request. I got your friend request. Yeah. Right, let's see if it starts up this time. Shout out to Reddit. Nope, that did not work. That tells you PFP. Let me look. Hold on, let me look at it. Yeah, so. Are you talking on here? Oh yeah, I mess with it. That's cool. Let me see something. I don't know how I played last time. Not gonna lie. I don't know how I played last time. It really won't start. Oh wow. That's that's crazy. Yep, gotta go to PlayStation. Yes, yes. Hold on. Go storage. Let's see. Let me see something. First, go here. Here. So King, what you doing up so late, bro? What you up here for, bro? Why are we awake? Why are we awake? Talk to me. Why we up? Because I'm not tired. Oh, it'd be like that. Not being tired. Tight shit. Tight shit. Tight shit. All right. Let's try this. It was good. It was a good remaster. Um, Made a lot of sense for the most part. Um, What about you? What do you think about it? Think they're better than OG? Yeah. You know, almost I would say any remaster is always better than the OG, but you know, some prosper, some don't. You know, tomato, tomato, bacon and cheese, egg and biscuit. Yep, we're installing on my PlayStation. Yep, we're installing on my PlayStation. Yep, that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. All right, that's what we gonna do. But first, let me uninstall it on here. For now, I can play something else for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And also have go on my PlayStation and install the game. You know what I'm saying? Type. Alright, we up here. Yeah, got it. What's on the software update? Oh no, baby. That's what I'm not gonna do. Okay, let's see. Where it at? Where my game at? A to Z. Got there. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where it at? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Now we gotta find it. Now we gotta find it. Hold on. Hold on. You're a little blind. Nah, not really. I'm looking for Batman Arkham City. Where's Arkham City at? Arkham City not up here? Hold on, is Arkham City up here? Eh. Eh. Oh, okay. Okay. My bad. My fault, twin. My fault. My fault. Dap me up. Thanks for looking out. I'm like, wait. Hold on. I'm like, wait, I knew I had the game. Let's install that. That's gonna be installed in the background. Don't pay me no mind, bro. Don't pay me no mind, bro. Don't clown me. Don't clown me right now, bro. Don't clown me. Don't clown me. Don't clown me. Don't do it. My bad, twin. My bad, twin. My bad. My bad. All that we gonna have that installed in the background. You know what I'm saying? Put that in rest mode. Yeah, y'all know you know the method. You know the method. Yes, sir. Gotta put it in rest mode. In the meantime, we can play something else, or we can just watch some YouTube. What you feeling? We can watch. What you feeling, King? Watch some YouTube, or we can play some. What you? What we doing? What we doing? Did you see how long it would take? Oh, YouTube bad. What we watching on YouTube? All right, what we watching on YouTube? What we watching? You got any video recommendations? You got any recommendations for any videos? Because we can watch almost anything for real. Let me watch this real quick.
Hey, Muzan, check this out.
Shout out to the Devontae the one.
Why would you put that in front of me? Muzan, we've been through this before, bruh. Just breathe.
Nah, that is true.
Evil!
Muzan will react like that.
Evil Muzan? Really? Ironic coming from you again. You know, Muzan, it seemed like every time I bring out something that has anything to do with Yoriichi, you start spazzing out just like you did in the first video. And this like your fourth video I've done with you.
How a man broke out of war. How a man, hold on, let me read this correctly. You said we can watch a video about like how a man broke God of War in half. What's the video about, bro? What's the video about, bro? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm right here. Lock me in. This is about. Bro, I just saw a video about a cinnamon roll burger. Yeah, that's big bag level. I can never reach. I can never reach that level. Respectfully. Respectfully. What we gonna do? Let me look at this.
When God of War was released in March 2005 for the PS2, people had interest in speedrunning the game almost immediately.
Okay.
Only a week after the game came out, a thread would be created on the speedrun-focused website Speed Demos Archive.
All right.
Multiple users on the forum showed interest in creating a full segmented speedrun of the game. God of War, however, posed a severe challenge to anyone wanting to speedrun it.
Okay.
The game can be extremely challenging,
Yes.
and tactics for getting through the game easier were not exactly developed.
Obviously.
Starting right from the game's inception in 2005, a small handful of players took on the challenge of speedrunning this brutal game.
Okay.
Runs would be performed that showcased impressive strategies, glitches, and shortcuts that beat the game faster than ever before. In the early years of God of War speedrunning, one run stood out.
Which
that
one?
came from a player that stood out. A person who had such a profound impact on the way the game would be played for many years to come.
Okay.
Welcome to episode 3 of this series. Today, we're going to take a look at the
Episode
man
3?
who broke God of War in half. But first, a word from our sponsor. PM covered. Again. To fill the gaps if you haven't played the original God of War, or if it's been a while, allow me to briefly show you the game's level order, so
Okay.
you're up to speed. Kratos' goal is to acquire Pandora's Box,
Yes.
an artifact that allegedly has the power to slay a god,
A
which
god.
he plans to use against Ares, the god of war.
Crazy.
To acquire Pandora's Box, Kratos has a long journey ahead of him. You
Yup.
start in the Aegean Sea, where you take down the Big Hydra. You then make your way through the city of Athens, and arrive at the Temple of the Oracle.
Okay.
You then traverse the Athens sewers, and enter the Desert of Lost Souls, where you find Kronos, the Titan, who has Pandora's temple fixated on his back. The majority of the game takes place inside of the temple, and within it, Kratos is faced with 3 trap-filled gauntlets: Challenge of Atlas, Challenge of Poseidon, and Challenge of Hades.
Ooh.
Once cleared, you proceed to the Cliffs of Madness. At the end of the cliffs, you get to the Architect's tomb and acquire Pandora's Box. Ares, the god of war, then lunges a pillar all the way from Athens to the temple, impaling Kratos,
Just like that?
sending him to the underworld. You then fight your way through Hades and climb the giant rope at the end, so you can literally climb your way out of hell. You arrive at the ruined temple of the Oracle, and finally face off against Ares. Upon his defeat, you sit on the throne as the new god of war, and that's the game.
Oh.
Now, I made that all sound fairly quick, but God of War can be a pretty long game due
It
to
is.
its difficulty and large areas you have to traverse.
Yes.
The first person who decided to record their speedrun of God of War would be Prism, who got a segmented time of 2:49:51, using the in-game timer and playing on God mode, the game's hardest difficulty. Prism released this run on October 1st, 2005, only half a year after the game came out. His run was a decent showing for the time, although it was more or less a speedy casual playthrough with no notable skips or shortcuts. Regardless, not bad, considering the game was in its infancy. Another runner by the name of Ball of Snow would do his own segmented speedrun in 2006, and improve on Prism's time with a 2:16:23. Ball of Snow also played the game on God mode, and completed his run in 20 segments as opposed to Prism's 17. Ball of Snow's time save came from cleaning up most of the sloppiness of Prism's run, and also through a sequence break in Challenge of Hades that saved around 6 minutes. The run got a lot of positive feedback, and was generally viewed in high regard. The run still persists on Speed Demos Archive and archive.org, where someone was so impressed by the run, they decided to give it a review and a 5-star rating. The reviewer's name was God Mode God, and was a God of War player who mainly focused on challenge runs and no upgrade runs. He was rather impressed with Ball of Snow's speedy tactics, and how the various fights in the game were handled expertly. Entering the year 2007, God Mode God would create a speedrun-focused thread over at GameSpot on a forum called the Ultimate God of War Union, where players would share their accomplishments and tactics for God of War 1 and 2. God Mode God was sort of the figurehead of the scene at the time. Going under the name The Creeper on the forums, he was one of the main people establishing proper rule sets, listing times, posting strategies, and welcoming newcomers. The forum was rather small, and didn't contain many members, but the community was tight-knit, with a shared interest for a classic PS2 franchise. But one night, a new user joined the forum,
Oh.
and he went by Setvara.
Oh, that's a cool name. That's a cool name.
The entry post from this new user went as follows. Speedruns. It's good I found this board. I've done some speedrunning myself. I started playing God of War 1 2 or 3 months ago, and after I had unlocked everything, I decided to personally challenge myself to a time attack. I played under New Game / Hero settings and reached the final save in 1:21:41. It wasn't perfect or anything, and I probably should have spent more time with it. Additionally, some of the videos linked here had some intriguing and useful strategies I didn't use. Nevertheless, I'm still satisfied with my time overall. Yeah, who wouldn't be with a time like that? This Setvara person is claiming a time 55 minutes faster than Ball of Snow's 2:16. Now, of course, there was no video to go along with this claim, so forum users were perhaps a bit skeptical. After all, Setvara was new to the forums and had no credibility. God Mode God welcomed Setvara to the forum, and upon seeing his supposed time of 1:21, his reaction was not bad, not really knowing what to say to such a suspicious claim. On the internet, anybody can technically claim whatever they want. At this point, speedrunners are all too familiar with various YouTube comments of people claiming outlandish times. It was hard to tell whether Setvara was legit or just some random troll looking to cause a stir. Setvara also said in his initial post that his run was missing a couple of strategies he didn't know about. God Mode God and another user, Mystery Man, then started guessing time estimates of how low the time could go had he used those strategies he said he was missing. Now, keep in mind, these two users didn't even know what strategies would have taken place for a 1:21, let alone even lower than that. This, of course,
This man asserted his dominance off rip. He asserted his dominance off rip. They out here wondering where. He already put his meat on the table, bruh. Like, come on now.
annoyed Setvara, and tensions would begin to rise on the forum. Allow me to reenact Setvara's response to
This
these
is a
posts
bright ass screen.
in
Y'all see this?
dramatic fashion.
Let's hear it.
I think it's time I laid my card.
Nope. Wrap it up, buddy. Not dramatic enough. I'm sorry. Let me put this over here.
Cards out on the table. I can't help but laugh at the fact that you guys are making time estimates based on a time you know nothing about. A 1:21 is impossible, and both of you have really no idea how impossible it is. You could try and try, but you would never come close. At least with what you know. God Mode God would respond. Should have just done what I intended in my last post, which was to mention how perfectly Ball of Snow did God Mode. It doesn't matter how good you aren't doing much better even on Hero. I try not to immediately shoot down newcomers anymore, as I often would if they made such claims. I even let you buy without asking for proof and the like, which is unlike me. You got lucky. Is it? You really should have, because your not bad comment almost made me think you were an idiot. I seriously contemplating never coming back here and perhaps going somewhere else. But I think I'll be sticking around now, and get that SDA run out of your head. You won't be needing it anymore. We'll see soon enough. Don't forget, however, that I'm here to give back, and it's only because I admire what you're trying to build here. If you so will it, we'll move forward together. If not, so be it. Enough talk. The discussion would continue like this into the night, and by now, other users of the forum were also beginning to believe that Setvara's claim was fraudulent. What was with all the talk? Where was the proof? I mean, surely, this was all just one big bluff, right? After a few days of silence from Setvara, he would return back to the forum, delivering the goods. The videos to his run were posted, slowly but surely, part by part. This is when everyone started to realize the genius that is Setvara. Not only was his claim of 1:21 legit, the glitches and strategies used to get the time were all discovered independently. No prior reference, such as the runs from Prism or Ball of Snow, was ever used. Setvara, in 2007, had virtually cracked God of War open, all in complete isolation. The run was absolutely astounding. Satvara had completely flipped the game on its head, all by himself, and several forum users went from skeptical to extremely impressed very quickly. But what was it that Satvara was doing over runners prior that put his time in a league of his own? Let's take a deeper look at Satvara's 121 to see where he managed to save so much time. Most runners in the early days of God of War speedrunning insisted on playing on God mode, since it was viewed as the most skillful way to play through the game. But difficulty practically didn't matter after Satvara's run, as he found one of, if not the most impactful glitch in the entire game: the infinite regenerating magic glitch. Not too long after you arrive in Athens, you have to engage in a tutorial fight against a Medusa. Upon defeating it, you acquire Medusa's Gaze, a magic spell you can cast to stone enemies. The game wants you to try the spell out on some Minotaur enemies, but for the purpose of the tutorial, you are granted infinitely regenerating magic to try the spell out as much as you'd like. Instead of defeating the enemies, Satvara makes his way to a spot where he can clip out of bounds, and after some crafty seam walking and tricky jumps, Satvara escapes the tutorial room. The game still assumes Kratos to be in the tutorial fight, and thus, you now have infinitely regenerating magic for the rest of the game.
That's crazy.
It didn't matter much whether Satvara was on hero or god mode, otherwise difficult fights became trivial. Magic took care of everything. There was also no need to gather Phoenix Feathers to increase your magic meter, something that both Prism and Ball of Snow had to do all over the game. This is by far one of the most groundbreaking glitches in the history of the game, saving time virtually everywhere in the run. Satvara had discovered two big movement techniques that he used throughout his run to reach higher and further places. A standard high jump was already a known discovery in 2006, but Satvara had found an improved version using Poseidon's Rage in the air to reach higher places in multiple spots. One of the places where this saved the most amount of time was in Cliffs of Madness. Normally, you need to acquire 2 necklaces to extend a bridge fully to make it across. Satvara, however, only got 1 necklace to extend the bridge to its midway point. He then used a Poseidon's Rage high jump to make it to the upper area, jumped across,
What time? Oh, it's
and
almost
used
4 o'clock
another
in the
Poseidon's
morning.
Rage high
Ooh.
jump to make it to the other.
Hold on. We're going to have to come back to this. We're going to have to come back. We're going to have to come back. Oh, there's 5 people in here. There's 5 people watching me. I'm sorry, y'all. We have to come back to this. I got to get to bed. I have to get to bed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We'll come back to this. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure everybody subscribe. I'll mostly be back on later on today. Back on live. Or yeah, I'll be on live for you. Okay, you see I'm live too. So it's about speedrunning. Why am I just now seeing this? Why am I just now seeing your chats? It's about speedrunning. People figured out how to speedrun to break out of war by speedrun. How am I? Why it takes so? Why the messages take so? Why the messages were delayed? That was weird. That's a weird delay. But okay, yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back to this, y'all. We'll come back to this. I promise. We'll come back. When I restart my stream up later on today, we will be playing Batman because it's starting on my PlayStation. It'll be fully installed and all that. But while that being said, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Appreciate the followers. Let's try to get to 600 before the end of the month. We are at January 29th. Can we do it? Can we get to 600 before the month is done? Maybe. Tell your friends about me. Tell everybody about me. Check out my channel. Check out my videos. I'm gonna catch y'all.